What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm DeuceMS, and this is Shooting the Deuce, number 6, episode 6, or Talking Tuesday, whichever you want to call it. It's Talking Tuesday in the playlist. It's Shooting the Deuce on the podcast playlist, so whichever. Today we have Life Not Supported, Forever Skies, and Dead Matter. We're going to be talking about all three, checking out some of the links, checking out some of the videos from the actual channels of each. I found... Life Not Supported, let's see, Sam Stubbings on YouTube. Life Not Supported is created by Sam Stubbings, so we'll be checking out Sam's YouTube channel and one of the videos from that. And again, for the people listening on the podcast later, it is actually picking up a little bit, so I'll be trying to do my best to describe kind of what we're seeing and stuff so that you're not left out on the video. If you want to watch the whole video, it's over on youtube.com/DeuceMS. You can find it probably in the About section, the description, whatever, on the podcast side, if you so choose. If not, that's cool too. I appreciate you for giving it a shot and listening in. How's everybody doing in live chat? I hope you're doing well. Gabriel, Gargoyle, Spiderette, what's going on? Hope you're well today. Real quick, we got a few new re-ups of some memberships. So Wolfgang for 9 months, Bone for 33 months, Bob for 45 months. 45 months. That's crazy. 45 months for Bob. Yui for 32 months, T. McMill for 32 months, Sid for 11 months, Derek for 18 months, True Man of War for 19 months, and AO Mike 83 for 31 months. Thank you guys for those re-up of those memberships. That happened 2 days ago, 3 days ago, some of them, and 5 days ago for some of them, which was when I was out of town. So I don't think I read these before I left. Pretty sure I didn't, actually. 6 days ago. That would have been Wednesday. Yeah, I wasn't here. So, but yeah, appreciate those memberships and those re-ups. Much appreciated. Thank you so very much for keeping me doing what I'm doing. Crystal, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Gargoyle dropping some link tree there. Probably have to do it again now that the bot's running. So, what's up, Junior? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I was gonna do some construction sim today because there was an update for Construction Simulator, but I realized it's Tuesday, and it's the first Tuesday of the month, and I usually do these on the first Tuesday, right? Not the second Tuesday. I could do them on the first Tuesday because we try to catch games that are coming out in that month. So we're going to start backwards here. We're going to go with Life Not Supported, which I think is the one that's coming out last in June, and then we're going to go to Forever Skies and then to Dead Matter, because Dead Matter is one that I've been watching since like 2017 or 2018, probably 2018. I've been watching Dead Matter for a very long time. It's been in development for a very long time. It is a zombie-based game, but we'll get to that. So Life Not Supported seems to be, let me see, let me find, yeah, let's just switch to that one there. Hang on a minute, let me go back to this for a second. Oh, I forgot to turn the You're Watching on, that's what it was. Okay, I was wondering. Let's switch over here and go ahead and get into some of this description for Life Not Supported. So a lot of people, when this first released, described this as Raft, but in space. And that's kind of what it's going to be, because you start out on like a singular panel, and then you have to catch space junk and build your whatever it is, whatever it's called, your raft, I guess, in space. So you're a lone survivor orbiting a potential new home planet, tethered to what's left of your ship. Gather nearby debris and assemble a makeshift vessel in an attempt to survive harsh realities of space. Maybe you'll live long enough to uncover the truth behind the ship's malfunction. So it seems like there's a story here, which seems kind of cool too. I'm kind of interested to see what's happening. I may do adjust some volumes as we go here. Let's just back up to number 1 on the screenshots. So you can see whoever this is, it looks like they're playing with somebody. There's another person right here. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there's another person there. You got a health, hunger, thirst, and oxygen meter. And then you got a hot bar that goes from 1 to 0, so 1 through 9 and then 0. Looks like potato. I mean, space potatoes, right? That's fun. And then looks like some sort of space station, something or other. I'm not sure. Some racks of maybe oxygen or something behind. But yeah, it literally looks like a raft. From Raft, you start out with 1 square, and then you build out from there. You can build walls, it looks like, and all kinds of stuff. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, here it looks like they got a second floor going on this. They've got a workbench. They got their tether. The tether is going to be important, I feel like. If you lose your raft, probably not going to be good. Hello? Yes? Probably. Are they squishy? My camera's on, by the way, so you know. I mean, they can't see you way over there, but I mean, look right here, they can't see you. Come this way. That way, you're probably better off. Kid doesn't want to be on camera, so yeah, those are still good. Yeah. What do you guys think? Potatoes still good? We are talking about space potatoes a second ago, so that looks good to me. It's not soft, so there you go. What are you making? Cube potatoes? Okay. We'll make some cube potatoes for lunch, apparently. Yeah, Gabe said it looks good to me. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's not soft and it's not green, so that's got to be good. Anyway, yeah, she started to walk over. I know she didn't want me on camera, so I told her it was on camera. She was like, "It's like, well, they can't see you over there." Like, what's up, battery? How's it going, buddy? All right. Anyway, back to this. Sorry, guys. That was just funny. It looks like we have some plants growing. The tether is going to be important. I think you don't want to lose your ship. It'd be about like losing your raft in Raft, so that's kind of funny if you do. But you can see all of the stuff here for those watching. If you're listening back, I'll just tell you there's like some little asteroids and stuff. It looks like you're probably going to have to gather up or mine. There's some other debris floating around. You're probably going to have to use your tether, jump out, reach, grab stuff, pull it back with you. Instead of throwing the hook out like you did in Raft, you'll actually go out yourself and pull stuff back maybe. Looks like they get a little wall torch set up and then a planter box on the wall as well, so that's kind of neat. I'm not sure what some of this other stuff is. Looks like workstations involved, though. That's got to be a battery right there, though. Got to be. Yeah, and then just some lamps of some sort. So you guys ever seen the work lights you hang on like the hood of your car? You know, when you're working on under the hood or whatever, those kind of work lights. That's what these look like. So I'm assuming that's probably what they're going to be. So here's like some. This looks like some of the UI. Maybe blueprints. Yeah, blueprints. Duct tape building and blueprints. All right, so you got tether anchor. It's a 25 meter. I'm guessing you can probably expand that out and make it longer, hopefully. Disposable air thruster, a totally reliable means of moving your ship. It says totally reliable. I'm going to say it's probably not totally reliable, but that's just me. Short range beacon. A placeable beacon can be detected from up to 150 meters away. Okay, cool. Disposable air thruster. And then 5 more to unlock. So there's lots more stuff to unlock too. So I'm looking down here. It looks like glass, maybe. And one of the hot bars, definitely duct tape. I'm not sure what that is. Some electrical panels, motherboards, something there too. Maybe a bag or something, a crowbar. So you're going to have different items here you can work with. So it's kind of neat too. Duct Tape Forever, one of the finest movies ever made. I don't think I've ever even heard of that, battery. I've never even heard of that. So here we have, it looks like the blueprints are like a white hollow transparent type box for planter boxes. It looks like you're sticking those on the wall. And then, of course, you put in the ingredients needed. So that's kind of cool. It looks like it's on the outside of the wall. We have 5 of 6 screenshots here. So turn on, turn off torch. It looks like you have the ability to interact. It looks like some Elmer's glue over here on this table. Almost see that's a workbench. Probably some duct tape in hand. The graphics look pretty good for this too. And again, this is supposed to be very Raft-esque in the way that you start out on a single square and you got to go out and get stuff and that kind of stuff and then build your raft from there. I'm not sure if this is a cooker or what this is, but it looks like it could be a cooker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this other thing is behind it either. I guess we're going to find out, though. Guess we'll find out at some point. But either way, yeah. So we're going to watch a video. We're going to watch a video from Sam Stubbings' YouTube channel. I put a link down below in the description to this video so you can find Sam Stubbings' channel. Sam Stubbings is the creator of Life Not Supported. So if you want to go check it out, you can. I would recommend it. It's just me. What's up, Karsten? How's it going? Good to see you. I would recommend it. Let's see if our sound come up a little bit, couldn't it? Build makeshift vessel. There you go. You're putting in some squares. Yep, you're building the walls. Okay, so you do. Construct essential utilities. So yeah, you're building all of your stuff starting from one little square that you stand on. Oh, wait a minute. Try not to die. Okay. Demo now available. So we never did play the demo of this. I did play the demo for Forever Skies, and it seemed to get some pretty good traction. People seem to like it, so. But yeah, there's the demo for it. Let's go back to Sam's channel here real quick and see what we can find. What is this one? This is 3 weeks ago, so this is Life Not Supported trailer 0.03.01. Check this one out. So some duct tape, you're climbing up. Oh! I guess that's how it starts. So we got hit by some space debris, and now we're left with one little square. It looks like we got a thruster to start with. There's no tether to begin with, it seems. But we are going and grabbing stuff and putting it down on our one little square that we're starting on, and we have to branch out from there. Yep, that was definitely a battery that I saw earlier. And then we got some makeshift thrusters. Whatever that is. Oh, there's our tether. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So we can start our thruster and then just tether in and out. That's kind of cool. Gonna go get another thruster, air tank. Okay. Wait, what was that? What'd you put in there? Hang on. What'd you put in there? We got our air tank. I still didn't catch what that was. It was quick. Insert ice. Oh my goodness. Okay, ice. We're melting ice into water. Well, that makes total sense, actually. And then this is just a time lapse of kind of the dev building their ship, and it is actually coming together quite nicely. It's very big. It looks like you can expand a lot on this. Oh, down and up. You can build both down and up, so that's cool. I mean, it is in space, so it wouldn't really matter which direction you're building, I guess. But oh man, that's a big ship. Holy crap. So this is also, I should mention, is online co-op and single player. The release date for this is June 26, 2023. I have no idea how much it's going to cost. No clue whatsoever. You can get into the playtest if you want to go. Just request access right here. You can do that. But it comes out June 26th. So about 2 weeks from now, I will not be playing this on release week because I probably won't be here. So Raft on roids. Asteroids. Yes, very much so. Good call, Gargoyle. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. It is definitely co-op. So I don't know if it's co-op 2 people or co-op up to 4. It's probably co-op up to 4. I would say, because most games that come out like this are co-op up to 4 people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is all we have to watch for this one. Let's go back here for a minute so I can switch screens. Yeah, I mean, you can join the Discord too. There's a Discord. Just go to the Steam page. There's a link for the Steam page down below and a link for the video we used here on the channel today, or here in the stream today. If you want to go check it out, you can. I recommend it. Go give Sam some love. Sam Stubbings on YouTube. Again, I left the link down below. Go subscribe and follow it if you're into that kind of game, which I definitely am into that kind of game myself, but that's just me. All right, let's check out some Forever Skies and see what is happening here. Could be it. There we go. Forever Skies is a first-person post-apocalyptic survival. Hang on, before we do this, what do you guys think about Life Not Supported? Do you have any thoughts on it? Do you think it would be fun to play? It looks like it's got kind of a storyline. You figure out what happened with the ship, and you have to kind of go through the motions of figuring out what's going on there. You guys got any thoughts on it? I mean, we can talk about it. We're live, so if you're listening back on the podcast, skip like 3-4 minutes. You should be good. If you don't want to get into the conversation anyway. If you're listening just to be listening and have something to play in the background, I appreciate you. I think Life Not Supported's got some really good potential, and you can tell it's still really early in the build. So I think it should be a lot of fun. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. It's not a buy or skip for me, but rather a wait and see what develops. Yep. See, there you go. That's a good attitude to have. Dang space. Yeah, always, man. Always. It's always space games are always hard because you have to get the lighting right, but you don't want it to be too bright either because it is space. But look in certain directions, it's going to be too bright because you have the sun in your face. So, but yeah, I'm not real sure if I'm going to pick it up and play it or not. If Gargoyle picks it up and Bone picks it up and we want to do some multiplayer of it, I think I might do it that way. But I'm not going to play it single player, I don't think. I did have it on my wish list as something to maybe check out for co-op. So if some other people want to pick it up and play it on Friday nights on co-op night, I will do that. But as far as single player, I don't think I'll be playing it that way. But yeah. All right, no other thoughts. We'll move on to Forever Skies. I did do the demo of this, and the demo for this was really, really fun. It was really good. I like kind of the story they're building with it. If you want to go back and check out the demo, just search back through the channel under videos, under live streams, and you should be able to find it. Demo Forever Skies. Oh, no, it was a video. I think I recorded this. Yeah, I think it was a video. I don't think I live streamed it. Yeah, just search through the videos. You'll find the demo for it. Forever Skies is a first-person, post-apocalyptic survival game returned to Earth ravaged by an ecological disaster. Fly, upgrade, and customize your mobile high-tech airship base. Scavenge resources to survive, face dangers on the surface, and hunt for viral pathogens to cure a mysterious illness. So, yeah. Survival games. Games or skirt on the edge of my game base, so I'm probably not the person to ask. That's fair enough. So with this game, it looks like there is a storyline built in, and we did get to some of that storyline in the demo. And I think I finished the demo. I think I had about 10 more minutes of the demo, and that was it. So I think I finished the demo. But yeah, it is pretty interesting because, again, you do have to build kind of from scratch. And we'll look at some of these. This is a pretty big base right here. You start out with like one little sail underneath the blimp, and then you build your base out from there. So there's definitely some base building in this, and you have to go to different little towers and stuff you see here inside the base. This really looks really cool. So this shot right here, there's some bad weather going on, storms moving in. The base is kind of big, and we are kind of parked on top of one of the skyscrapers that are left. But this one shows you inside the base right now. We got metals and synthetics and then electrical components over here on either a shelf. I'm guessing that's probably shelving, and then we have what looks to be a tether and our maybe control station. I'm not real sure. Join Project Oxygen poster on the wall over there. Very cool. And then something says 82% health. I'm not real sure what that is, but it looks like there's some other stuff going on here. There are some task up here in the top left corner. It says navigation technology, research and build a location radar, expand airship balloon, use the build tool to expand the balloon. So very cool. And then, of course, down here in the bottom, we got our energy, we got our health, we got our hunger, and our water. So that's kind of neat. Then we got a hot bar with 5 spaces, and then we have an inventory. I don't know what the inventory looks like. On the next screenshot here, we have the ship load, so there is weight to the ship. It looks like we're at 673.5 plus 18 out of 1,000, so that's kind of cool. I wonder if the more you build, the more weight you get out of this. I'm not real sure. Aeronautica, yeah, basically it's Aeronautica, yeah, instead of Subnautica. But here's the base being built, and it does look like it's the same premise. You put up maybe your blueprint frame, and then you build it in. You add the materials you got to have, that kind of stuff. There's a ladder in the background, too. Some indoor lighting. That looks really nice. A ladder in the background. I'm guessing you can make multiple layers for the ship. That's kind of cool, too. And all these are tagged with development in progress, just so you know. It is the development is in progress. This is not a finalized game by any means. So here we are with a big tower that we're looking at. Our balloon's kind of over in the top right. We do have a radar in the heads-up display. I mean, a compass in the heads-up display. That's kind of cool. But there's one of these towers that you're going to find that you're going to have to scavenge stuff from. And I don't know how big these are. The first few we checked were not that big. Maybe a couple of layers. You go up and down. That's it. I'll hope for some of these we get way down in like the middle of it. You can stay on it for a while. That'd be kind of cool. But this tower is really neat. A lot of it is just kind of wiring that's left over, or maybe just the steel frame. There's not a lot of walls intact. There's no windows intact, that kind of stuff. So We'll have to get into the game and see what it has to offer as far as like exploration on each tower, that kind of stuff. Find underdust location coordinates. Find an overgrown glass house. Okay, that's cool. Again, it's just giving us some little maybe inadvertently giving us some hints on what we're going to be doing as far as tasks go. Analysis completed, detected new objects requiring scanning. Okay, cool. So I forgot you do have to scan items and objects and stuff as you go. That's kind of cool. So this looks like a display of us actually flying the blimp, flying the balloon, whatever you want to call it. And you can see that the ground is just destroyed. There's nothing there. There is something blue off in the distance there, like a light off in the distance. I guess that's where we're headed. But yeah, you see all the towers and stuff around. There's kind of debris floating around everywhere. Expand airship balloon. Use the build tool to expand the balloon. Find underdust location coordinates. Reach the exclamation point marker on the radar. And so we do have a radar that pops up, and there are X's and question marks and exclamation points. It looks like points of interest everywhere, and a lot of them at that. So it looks like there's going to be a lot to explore in this game. This is definitely something I'm interested in playing because it has a storyline and because it has so just some different features, something I've never seen before, a survival game like this, in the air. Let me rephrase, in the air. Subnautica, yes. I've never actually played Subnautica, so this will be the first time I've played something like this. It does look like on the ship control too, you have kilometers per hour, and then MASL. I don't know what that means. Anybody know? Help me out. Feel free. It says 264. I don't know what that means, but here, this gun right here, if you watch the demo, this actually sucks up the materials. So we're actually sucking up some metals right now, which is kind of cool. And then we'll go put those somewhere. Farmer Group, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'd love Subnautica, probably. I've tried getting it to work, but I can't get it to window. It always full screens, and I've got an ultra wide, so if I can't get it to window, I just don't bother. I've got it, I can't get it to windows down. So this is still telling us to find the underdust location coordinates. So I'm guessing they played and took a lot of these screenshots during that first mission, if I had to guess. This does look like they're doing something. I don't know what this is, but there's definitely something there. It looks like plants. Maybe this is a greenhouse. Maybe that's what it is. It looks like it could be a greenhouse for sure. There's a plant kind of painted on a wooden wall that's kind of left over there, so that's kind of cool. We're at 7 of 14 screenshots. There's a lot of screenshots here. It looks like this is either toxic or just some green paint. I'm not sure. That's kind of cool. Find the surface lift location. So we can go to the surface. That's what I was wondering if we could do that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it looks like lots of paint. Maybe. It definitely looks like paint because on the side it doesn't say toxic or anything. It just looks like paint. So it looks like we can get paint and kind of do our own thing with our ships too. Kind of cool. Steam or via Windows property. I've tried both. Yeah, I've tried both. And when I force it via Windows, it literally just goes to windowed, but it's still full screen, so it's kind of silly. But oh well. This looks like a sleep pod, maybe a control room over here, and I don't know if this is on our ship or not. But if it is, we've gotten very advanced with the ship. I think it might be. This looks like glass in the bottom on the bottom right over here. You can barely see it, but it looks like glass, and it looks like we're looking at the surface. That over there looks like clear skies, though, which is crazy because I played this game for like 2 hours, and I don't remember seeing clear skies anywhere, which I didn't really get far either. So, but yeah, it looks like some different printers. It looks like a 3D printer, and then maybe food printer or something over here. I'm not real sure. There's some stuff in the background too, but that looks like a sleep pod right there. That's kind of neat. So this is another one of the towers. There's a beaker right here, so I'm guessing this is probably some chem stuff here somewhere. You can find maybe a lab. There's a ladder, some old worn out stuff. There is a light here though, so that's good. A ladder you can climb. Looks like there's a red switch. Red switches are normally a good sign that you have to push something or do something to get it turned green. So the task in the upper left hand corner says get to the laboratory. So it says find the laboratory. That's kind of neat. Oh, that's a big flower. Get to the laboratory. Yeah, so this is still following the same scheme here. A giant flower that looks like we're having to scan to see what it is. So in the bottom here, you see you push the left mouse button, you can scan it. Kind of cool. I don't know what this thing does, but it's some sort of gun. Maybe a laser gun. Maybe it's like a retractor, like you shoot it out and grab stuff and pull it back. I don't know. But yeah, this definitely sets up for the same basis of you start on like a small area and then you build your ship out as you go. Starts on the same thing. So starts on the same thing. Groot, I'll answer that at the end of the stream, just so I can keep the flow going. Also, if you just watch the 3rd episode, you'll see our reaction to the game after we finish it. A turret of some sort? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome. But yeah, we give a full breakdown reaction at the end of the game, Farmer Groot, which is only about 45 minutes into the third episode. So this looks like a plant we're scanning. I don't know what kind of plant it would be, but we're scanning it to see what it is. This screenshot is screenshot 14 of 14, and this is us actually collecting some material. Looks like plastics, maybe. I'm not real sure. But I know that you have a gun or something. Oh, maybe we're shooting water because we have water here. Maybe we're sucking in water. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. 75 of 413. I don't know if we're shooting water or we're sucking in water or what's happening there, but that's kind of crazy. Whatever it may be. But you can see once you get out of like the green stuff, there's nice blue sky up here at the top, which is kind of cool. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we changed the whole deal. I would watch this video here, but we have a video here to watch too. This is Forever Sky's extended gameplay trailer. Forever Sky's, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to their channel. There we go. Forever Sky's YouTube. So if you want to go check it out, let's give it a like too. If you want to check out this video, it is linked down below under the Forever Skies place. Let's see about volumes here. Good. This is a gameplay trailer.
Burned paradise. We lit the fire and fled. But death followed, hidden in our blood.
Far from home. Return to Earth. Alright, so it's showing us actually getting on a ship. Airship state display. Build and control your airship. Okay. It had some visors. Some like maybe some radiation visors or whatever cover the glass. We open those up, we can fly the ship around. You actually fly the ship around too, by the way. Flying over the city. Utilize science to survive. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a lot of scientific stuff. We're gonna have to do a lot of sciencing in this, it seems. Oh, we just made something for our hand, like an attachment of some sort. But what did that say? Go back. Scavenge ruined skies. Okay, we know that. So we're gonna have to jump on building to building and kind of scavenge that kind of stuff, and use your airship to get from building to building. You do have a gun that disintegrates stuff and you gather materials. Do you remember? Hang on. Let's say there's something written on the wall here. Do you remember the forest? Oh. I do. There's some baby dolls in a crate. That was kind of weird. Oh. Hold on. We're missing subtle stuff here. Let me go back. Inigo. I don't know what that says. I can't read that. I can't read that. If anybody can decipher that, please let me know. It's probably just a different language, which I don't speak any other language. I barely speak English. There's a computer. Does it work? It does. Oh, it looks like we can scan the laptop. That's kind of cool. Family, whatever that is, virus, whatever the virus that is. So it gives us the family of the virus, location added to database. Okay. So we're finding viruses and maybe stuff for it. Oh, our ship just got struck by lightning. Well, that's not good. We gotta get up there and get that fixed. We're going in and we're putting a ladder in so we can go up. Okay, putting a ladder in our base in our ship. We're going up and putting what? Cooling gel or something on this thing to stop it from burning up. We gotta get out of this lightning storm. Oh my goodness, the building's falling. the building just fell over. It got struck by lightning and fell over. That is wild right there. Holy crap. That is wild. Thorgotavirus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Located. Opening a door, going in a lab, it looks like maybe, going to find the virus. We're going down to the surface. Oh my goodness, this is what I was waiting on. I didn't get near this far. Oh, the surface looks awful, by the way. It's just green. Just green. That is crazy. Alright, so cool. I like the storyline of this, and I kind of like where it's headed. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really good. Let me know some thoughts, man. Come on, let me know some thoughts about this one. Forever Skies. Coming to PC 2022. So I'll give you the exact release date here. It comes out June 22nd. And I might actually be playing this on the 22nd, too. I might be playing this the day it releases. It comes out June 22nd. I don't see a price anywhere. But, yeah, this one I'll definitely be playing. So other games like this is Green Hell, and then Grounded, Subnautica Below Zero, Satisfactory, stuff like that. There is a Discord if you want to join the Discord. You can see there. Join our Discord and go check it out. So what we just watched was the official launch trailer, I think, that came out just a couple of days ago. Oh, this one came out 1 year ago. Wow, really? Hang on, let's go back here. I swear, this is the one I clicked on. Is it not? No, there will be. Okay, we're watching this one. Go back to the beginning, though. There will be no other end of the world. Okay, lightning strike. Stuff kind of falling on us. Lightning strike and everything. The storms look really bad. Forever Skies. Okay, this is not what I watched. The one I watched was from a year ago. This is from 5 days ago. Okay, survive a ruined Earth. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Hang on. What was this? It looks like we have a crane off the side of our ship and we're pulling something up. And it looks like it's alive. I don't know what it is, though. That's very cool looking. So we have a little crane and we've got it dropped down to the surface and we're pulling stuff up, apparently. I don't know what that was. Yeah, you build in cubes. Yeah, this is way different. I thought I was watching the most current one a minute ago. I was not. There's some secret stuff here. Let's see. Build and pilot your airbase ship, or your airship base. This is totally different from what we saw a minute ago. All right, so right here in this menu, we're crafting. We have the deck extractor, which I'm guessing is what the thing we saw a minute ago was. The crossbow bolt, a crossbow, and a knife. And it takes polymer, plastic, scrap, and metals. That's kind of cool. And of course, you got a 3D printer. I did get to that in the demo. Looks like we found some credit. Venture beneath the toxic dust. Okay. Oh, we actually get to see the Earth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We do get to see what it looks like. Let's look at that again. This looks way different from what the first one was. All right, so this is actually a shot of like the streets, and it's like the Earth has overtaken the city again, which is kind of cool. Like you can kind of see roads and walkways and stuff, but the plants are kind of overtaking it again. Definitely some big growths of things. I don't even know what that is. I see a lab symbol over here.
Warning, oxygen level is low. Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Oh, there's an oxygen charger. Okay, cool. We can refill our oxygen bottle. So yeah, this is kind of like Subnautica, but in above the surface, I guess. Like I guess it's not so much that it's not under a liquid. It's just whatever this is so thick that we have to have this suit and oxygen mask on. So it has a touch of Life Without People vibe. I haven't seen that either, so I'm going to check that out. Modern day building code, hit by lightning, falls down. Yeah, right, Gargle? The map looks great. It does, yeah. This whole thing looks really good. I'm glad we watched this updated trailer. I thought I was on the most recent. That's my fault. Cecilia Bloom? I don't know how to pronounce that. This plant activates its defense mechanism when sensing a temperature close to that of a human body. Does not react to lower temperatures. Oh, so it's going to defend itself. Okay. Looks like we're back up to our ship now. So right here, we're in a menu, and it looks like virus extractors. We have centrifuge, EMF generator, remove particles by charge, and then a pH separator, remove particles by pH. Processing. Hang on, what was that? God, that went so quick. What was that last part? Virus sample, SAMPI? I think that's a typo. Virus sample extracted. Synthesizing antibodies. Okay. Hypothermia booster, endurance booster, oxygen booster. Utilize science. We got this in the menu a while ago. We're getting a lot more here, though. Oh, that plant looks crazy. I'm glad we watched the updated one. This one looks better, too. And this looks like actual gameplay. Looks like we're back on the surface and some kind of creature. Is that a creature or a plant? It's a creature. It's definitely a creature. It looks like a giant wasp of some sort. What just happened? Holy crap, what was that? All right, return to Earth, June 22nd, 2023. So there we go. Cool. Wow is all I'm going to say. Wow. That looks a lot better than the first trailer. So I will change this link and put this trailer down below. And this is Forever Sky's official YouTube channel too. So you can go give them a subscribe and like. We're going to like this video too. Could look over some of the comments here. Looks tempting. I hope it goes well. Great work on the trailer. Gave me chills. Can't wait for early access. Good luck with the launch from Far From Home team. Cool. Man, this looks ridiculously fun. It does. I'm excited to see how it turns out. This game is such an awesome trailer for a game I'm seriously looking forward to. Fantastic job. I can't wait to explore the beautiful game. Edit. I wrote this before I got all the way to the end. This is the best birthday present ever. Oh, this looks like somebody's birthday is on the 22nd. Cool. Looks very cool. Good luck with the launch. Absolutely awesome. Can't wait. Yeah, so everybody seems to be having some good vibes about this. I will leave a link down below instead of the other. Actually, I'll just put this one down below it too. This is the most recent trailer. For free. If you want to, you can just click that video and it'll take you to their channel anyway. So totally up to you. Totally up to you. Let's see. Let's switch back to here for a minute. And we will get switched over to Dead Matter after we talk about some more of Forever Skies. What do you guys think about Forever Skies? I am super interested in the game because I think it looks amazing. It looks a lot better than it did in the demo. And honestly, that second trailer looks so much better than the first one. Give me a drink of water. The second trailer looks so much better than the first one. I'm super intrigued now about the game itself, and it does have some Subnautica vibes. I never streamed Subnautica, and I didn't play it, but I watched it, a lot of it. I can see many falling deaths in your future. Yes, probably. Yeah. I used to say you're not wrong a lot, and you're probably not wrong. That is probably definitely going to happen. So, cool. Yeah, man. I'm digging it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be really good. I think it's gonna look really good. I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm gonna be probably off from the 25th through the 3rd or something. So the 22nd when this comes out, I'll play it, and then the next week I probably won't be streaming, and then after that, I'll try to pick it back up. So we'll have to see how it goes for scheduling or whatever. But yeah, I'll be playing it on release day. Even if it's late, I'll be playing it on release day for sure. So looks fun. All right, on to Dead Matter. Dead Matter is a game I've been following for quite some time. I've been following this game for a long time. I actually backed it on Kickstarter. I think I'm actually a Dead Matter partner. Somehow I haven't looked in that Discord in a very long time. I've probably missed a lot of stuff, but I backed it on Kickstarter, so I was supposed to get a key. I never got an email about it. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna buy the game. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of messing with it. So Dead Matter is it's basically a virus spread. It's kind of like 28 Days Later kind of deal. It is by QI Games. Oh, I should say, hang on. Let me go back here. Screens. I should say Forever Sky developer and whatnot. It is Far From Home is the developer and publisher for Forever Skies. Okay. Cool. We go back to Dead Matter. Okay. So QI Games, or QL Games maybe, is the developer and publisher for Dead Matter. In the world of Dead Matter, the world has slowly collapsed as a rampant virus spread across the globe, turning regular people into infected husks of their former selves. With no options left, you must survive the harsh Canadian wilderness and the hordes of infected and rival survivors. So this is, think DayZ, but on a more modern scale, I guess. And I say that this started in they started developing this in 2015 or something crazy. So it's been in development for a very long time. But let's read further into this one. This was the one I really, really, really wanted to make sure I covered today. The world slowly ground to a halt over the last 3 months as a novel virus that turns its victims into ravenous monsters spread from country to country, causing a global pandemic. World nations fell one after the other, with your home country of Canada being among the last to fall. At one time, you were a member of a society, working your job day in and day out. Now you are one of the few untouched by the virus. You managed to make your way to the Rocky Mountains in hopes of finding refuge from the cities, but it's not the paradise you imagined. Been a couple of weeks since the infected reached the Kananaskis. How do you say that, Gargle? Kananaskis? I don't know. Yeah, Forever Skies comes out on the 22nd, June 22nd. It's definitely coming out. It's definitely coming out on the 22nd. I don't know how to pronounce that, but either way, area, and unfortunately you're running low on supplies you had when the outbreak started. I nailed it. Okay, cool. Kananaskis. Okay. You haven't had truly drinkable water in over 24 hours. Your food is getting scarce, and you're getting quite hungry. Infected hordes are wandering the remnants of civilization, and worse, the cool breeze in the air warns the winter is on the horizon. Oh, and now you're not the only one out there desperate to find food and supplies. Now that nothing is left, how will you survive? So this is. It's supposed to be a realistic look at survival in the Canadian wilderness and cities, I guess, because it's supposed to be a really big area. You're supposed to be able to fully build a base out of already built houses, right? You go into a subdivision, you take over a house, you board up windows, you board up doors, you make escape routes and stuff. It's supposed to be super, super, super in depth. Again, the game has been in development for a very long time. I've been following it since 2018, for sure. So, I expect a lot from this game, and I'm probably going to be let down. But I expect a lot from the game, and I'm not going to be mad at it if it doesn't meet every demand that I have. And I don't care about the graphics. I don't care if it's on UE5. I don't care about any of that. So this would be like building the Alexandria colony in The Walking Dead. Yes, basically, yeah. If you and a group of survivors want to work together, you can close in an entire subdivision and each pick a house to call your own. Yeah, you could definitely do that. And I think it would be very cool to do. I'm waiting to see if Nitrado is going to get servers for this. Speaking of which, if you need one, first link down below in the description. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they're going to get servers to this. I'm sure they are. I think I've asked before, and they said as soon as they know something, they'll update. But I'm sure they will. But this is supposed to be something like DayZ or 7 Days to Die, where there's going to be public servers. I don't like playing on public servers because, griefing and all that kind of stuff. So, Jeremy, I hope you're doing well. What's up, buddy? Are you talking about this game? You hope it comes out? Yeah, this game is slated to come out. We'll look at the release date in a minute, but it comes out in June. They actually have a release date. Well, I say they have a release date. They have a release month. It says June, and it has. You're right though, Jonathan. It has said before they had a date that it was coming out, and then it got pushed back again. But I really hope they stick with June. I hope it comes out this month. So, got a jet. Have a great stream. Yep. See you, buddy. Catch you later on Twitch. Sounds good, buddy. So I don't care. Like, don't think about the graphics too much. These images have been up here for a very long time. Hopefully, they've updated a lot. And even if this is the graphics, I'm still okay with it because I'm not too snobby when it comes to graphics. I don't really care. This is a cool image though. So this is like a frame stop of bullet time. Him firing the gun, and you don't see the actual bullet, but you see the shell casing and the smoke coming off the pistol. That's pretty cool. That's pretty detailed. Now again, they could have just went in and made that. This is the image I used for the thumbnail right here. Look at the water graphics and the rain detail and the fence detail. You can see the top of the fence looks like it's wet. I mean, they did a really good job. If this is not in-game played, then, shame on me. But if this is in-game, like the roof looks wet, like it looks so good, man. I hope this is what the game actually looks like. This looks the same. So yeah, this might actually be in-game gameplay screenshots. So this is what the inside of a house could look like. Whether it will or not, I don't know. But this is what it could look like. So that's kind of cool. It could look just like a normal house, just nobody's there anymore. Looks like we got some storage buildings. Let me give you the detail on the house. So it's just paintings on the wall, a dining area, right? Table, chairs, some drawers and stuff sitting around. The screenshot I was talking about a minute ago with the water detail, it looks like there's a little bit of flooding, maybe. And the water's starting to build up, and the water graphics look really, really good. It almost looks natural, and if this is an actual gameplay screenshot, then it looks phenomenal. Here's another screenshot of kind of maybe like a little town, maybe a logging area or production area or something. I don't know what it is, but some kind of company over there. There's a box truck that's been thrown open and kind of ravaged and gone through. Truck kind of just sitting on the side of the road by itself. Looks really good. The dining area again. This screenshot right here is some storage buildings. It looks like maybe a warehouse over there. It looks like the screenshot is taken from like you're a fence post basically of another fence looking out at this stuff. And then of course there's like papers and stuff strewed to the streets. There's empty cars sitting by. It looks like a couple of the storage building doors have been pried open. So they didn't really roll. They just bent them and pried them open. People desperate to get in, I guess. This looks like a cop car or a truck or something maybe with some lights on it. Maybe it's a fire rescue truck or something. Look like just a pickup truck. Bow Valley Gun and Archery Club. You're going to want to go there and stock up for sure. I wonder in the game, though, if we're going to be able to, like, pick up our shells and repack shells, like reload the shells. I feel like that's something that would be desperately needed in a post-apocalyptic setting for keeping ammo, right? You would have to be able to repack shotgun shells and whatever bullets you have, bullet casings. I think that'd be definitely something needed. But the Bow Valley Gun and Archery Club, there's a fence that's open. There's a car parked inside. You can see targets off in the distance, and then you have your shooting range area you shoot from. It looks like a legit shooting range, so that's kind of cool. The next screenshot says Cup of Hope on the sign, locally sourced, locally owned, locally loved. So I'm guessing this is a coffee shop probably. It looks like there may be a body on the ground next to this car. You're going to run into that a lot in this game. Looks like a tripod and a camera, maybe a news van over to the side. Maybe they're doing an interview and they got overrun. I don't know. But again, looks pretty good. The shading and everything looks like it is done pretty well. So we'll see. This screenshot, we're in a quarry, and we're looking at some construction equipment, an excavator, bucket loader, wheel loader, whatever you want to call it, a big skid steer or a big wheel loader, but it's got forks on it. Maybe it's moving some big pallets of stuff around. Looks like some logs cut up and such. But yeah, it's just down on a quarry. There's the office trailers you usually see on those quarries and stuff. One of those down here, maybe up here too. So maybe you could raid those and find some stuff. That'd be kind of neat. You'd think it's something like a zombie outbreak. Gun stores would be the first ones ransacked. I'm going to say in any kind of grid down situation, the first place people are going to want to go is the gun store. And it's going to be the last place they go most of the time for a little while anyway. I think the gun store owners and gun range owners would probably defend their property pretty well. I'm just throwing that out there. It would not be my first choice. Gonna say that. Be prepared. That's all I can say. Be prepared. It would not be my first choice to go to one. Excuse me. Throat getting dry. There we go. Little drink of water. So more construction site. We got a warehouse. We got a bunch of containers, which you're going to probably want to open if you can. I hope they do make all these interactable, like if they're available to be, you know, if like the door is facing, if it's not pinned up against another piece of equipment or whatever. But I'm hoping you can get into most of this stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to get into like the excavator and drive it around, but I hope you can. I hope they make it as detailed as possible. I think that'd be pretty freaking awesome, honestly. But that covers the Steam part. Let's jump over here to the. This is 7 months ago. This is the last video. So this is the Dead Matter Road to Early Access vlog. So the first part is the intro, and then we got the infected, the models, and then the map, and then the medical system. So this is a devlog. I've been a massive fan of Dead Matter since 2015. Yeah, so I backed this game on Kickstarter whenever that Kickstarter started, maybe 2015, 2016. I backed this a long time ago. Devlog number 1 came out 4 years ago, if that tells you anything. Which doesn't seem that long ago now, 2019, right? Yeah, 2019? I think it was 2019, yeah. But either way, yeah, it's been in development for a very long time. Let's watch this devlog and kind of chat along with it here.
Survivors. My name is Anton. I'm a community associate here at QI Games, and I will be hosting today's vlog. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, so let me briefly catch you up to speed on what's been going down in 2022. At the beginning of the year, we restructured QI Games in order to achieve our goals for an early access release.
QI Games.
Over the past year, we've hired a new team, tackled plenty of technical debt, and begun to mold the gameplay of Dead Matter so it can live up to the initial vision we set out to accomplish. We've hired several industry veterans to lead our company, and their experience has helped us expand our team size as well as ensure that we have a steady production pipeline. With more senior leadership, we've seen a huge boost to QI Games productivity over the last several months. Over that time, we've managed to launch 3 closed alpha updates to our backers, with each update bringing drastic changes to Dead Matter, and with the combined pedigree of new and old staff, laid a clearer path to early access. For today's vlog, we're going to focus on where the game is right now and the changes we're making for our next closed alpha update, as well as the scope for our initial early access launch. What you'll see today is the work we're putting in to release a solid initial early access version of Dead Matter.
I want to stop right there. So they showed a bunch of office stuff, kind of the back end stuff. They had some replica guns that look like maybe some plastic guns they had designed just for the game itself. In the office, kind of neat. The scene that's showing right now is a campsite. The fire looks amazing. The rain looks really good. Which, is that rain or fog?
There's a lot.
No, it's rain and the campfire's going, but you can tell that the rain's hitting it because it looks like it's spitting flame instead of like just burning regular, right? It's trying to keep itself lit with the rain coming down on it. There's also, it looks like a lantern, a knife, a cutting board, maybe a bag of bread or something over there, a tea kettle, a cup, like camping style tea kettle and cup here, coolers, flashlight, sleeping bags, the tents. It's very detailed. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff in this game
to talk about, so let's get into it.
A lot to talk about.
First, we're going to talk about infected. We're currently working on improving the infected spawning system and AI systems to increase the level of immersion in Dead Matter. What this means is that infected should spawn in a way that feels natural in the game world. On top of that, our AI changes should improve other infected behaviors. For example, when you alert one infected, they will alert other nearby infected within a certain radius, causing them.
Okay, so I'm stopping it here just to explain for anybody listening on the podcast that's still here with us on the podcast side, because they're not getting the visual. So basically, he's explaining everything, but it's also showing a visual of the infected chasing him around and the pathing that it's taken. So just so you guys have an idea of what we're watching, he's literally describing what he's showing, basically. So he's doing a good job of it.
For example, when you alert one infected, they will alert other nearby infected within a certain radius, causing them to form a horde. This also opens up our infected behavior, so we can start to incorporate different playstyles, like stealth. Aside from infected behavior, we've also begun remodeling our infected using Unreal's metahumans. But we're also adding our own.
So that's cool. They started using Unreal's metahumans, which is really cool because it gives you a lot of different detail. Like you can't if you're listening on the podcast later, you can't see the old and new. But if you're here with us live, watching the video part, you can see the difference in the old and new. They look so much better in the new one. The old ones look like something from 7 Days to Die early days. The new ones look really, really pretty good. I know it may not look much different to you, but it's actually quite a bit different and quite a bit better than the old ones.
Custom detailing to give them that undead look. These new infected models are already looking a lot better, and we're excited to expand these models as development progresses. It's not just our infected models getting an upgrade, we've also done the same with our player models. Our initial model set will be limited, but we will expand over the course of development. Moving away from our previous models is
We'll pause there too. Also, this is alpha footage 0.1.
another step in the right direction for improving the overall look of Dead Matter. The scope of our initial early access launch is something else we'd like to clarify in this vlog. We've decided to limit the initial size of the map for early access launch, so we can focus on refining key locations and creating a more interesting and immersive open world experience. The initial map will focus on the town of Dead Man's Flats, as well as some surrounding locations outside of the town and getting into the mountains.
Okay, so we're going to be limited on early access launch to Dead Man's Flats and some surrounding areas. So I'm guessing some of the screenshots we saw a minute ago, we're going to have some of the town, we're going to have some of those warehouses, storage buildings, and then probably the quarry, because it says getting out into the mountains too. So it looks like we're going to be very limited, but the game is supposed to be massive when it's done. Just so we're all clear, supposed to be. I can't guarantee that by any means. I don't know anything about it, but
Don't get it wrong, this map is still large, and there will be plenty of things to explore in this slice of the game alone.
I'll also say I don't play zombie games, and I think the genre is kind of well past, you know. But I think this could be really, really fun to have a community server where we work together and we're not griefing each other, but we're playing and surviving and building and stuff. I think that could be a lot of fun.
Also, as development continues after early access launch and after our full launch, we will continue to expand the map in future updates. Another thing I'd like to announce is our composer. We've hired Alexander Brandon to score Dead Matter. We're excited to start implementing these tracks into the game, and we're using some of the music he wrote for Dead Matter in today's vlog. Now, let's take a look at some of the locations that will appear in early access.
All right, cool.
Keep in mind that all of these locations are in our closed alpha and therefore still a work in progress. As we highlight a few of these locations, I want to discuss a few of the graphical changes we've made as a team over the past couple of months. First off is the implementation of Lumen, which allows for far more dynamic and realistic lighting scenarios in Dead Matter.
The lighting, I'm just gonna say, if you're not watching this, go find the Dead Matter YouTube channel. It's just Dead Matter. And find this video. It came out 7 months ago. The lighting looks phenomenal
Lumen
in some of these shots. Like the shading, it looks real. It looks real. It
far
looks
more
so
dynamic
good.
and realistic lighting scenarios in Dead Matter.
It looks
We've
so
also
good.
spent our time creating a volumetric cloud system and a retroreflector system that improves the look of road signs and other reflective materials.
Nice, yeah. That reflective system looks really good because road signs, you know, when you hit them with a light, they kind of reflect back at you. I mean, it looks really, really nice. It doesn't look like it's just lighting up the road sign. It looks like it's actually reflecting back at you a little bit. So that's cool.
We've also
They've done a really good job of that.
optimized our virtual texturing system, which assists with the amount of memory being used to render textures in our open world, thereby improving performance.
Very much so. There's something else I want to point out too. This game is probably going to be really, really, really hard on your computer. Really hard on your computer. There's a lot going on in this game.
This combination of technologies is really elevating our game into another level of graphical fidelity, and it's helping us achieve our goals for capturing a realistic aesthetic for Dead Matter. Now let's take a quick look at some of the more subtle gameplay changes coming to Dead Matter. The first thing I want to discuss is the changes to looting that our team is currently making.
I want to pause there because he's actually inside a building with a flashlight and a pistol, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Important element of any survival game, and we needed to overhaul our looting system to improve the gameplay of Dead Matter. The first thing our team did was redesign containers to spawn loot based on the container's location in the game world.
That's cool. All right, so if you missed that, what he's saying is basically depending on where the container is, you're going to get that type of loot, right? So if you find luggage at a hotel, you're likely to get clothes and like daily stuff, right? But if you find a case at a work site, you're likely to get tools or something. So that's kind of cool. Of course, that makes sense. A lot of games do it that way.
So, if you open a drawer in a hunting cabin, it will spawn loot that is relevant for that hunting cabin.
Well, there you
whereas
go.
a drawer in a townhome will have a different set of loot to draw from. This
Right.
loot change is based on a dynamic loot volume system. In short, this system allows us to set loot spawning rules for different locations all over the map. Moreover, we can add additional layers like differentiating a kitchen and a bathroom within that dynamic loot volume. As a result, we can make loot spawn randomly, but also be much more contextual to the location that you find it on the map.
I actually
Our team
like
has
that.
also worked hard on creating a tier system for loot. This tier system ranks items based on their value. It is important for us to structure the flow of each player's gameplay experience, and having a tier system helps us do that. This works hand in hand with our map design and other gameplay elements, so players get a sense of progression as they play the game.
I will say this, DayZ was one of those too, that you had random loot spawns, but you had certain guns and armor and stuff that only spawned in certain areas. So a tiered and geographically a geographic reference for loot spawn is I think the only realistic way to go, because you're not going to find a military grade knife in just a regular suburban home, right? Well, not most of the time. I mean, you might, but it would be very, very rare for it to happen. So I think that's the only way to go, is having that style of loot system. I think they've done really well. I like the idea.
When you first spawn into the world, you're going to typically find lower tier loot. As you
Right.
continue to explore, you will come across more dangerous locations that will obviously have much better loot. It's a simple concept, but it gives the game an actual sense of momentum as you play through the game for several hours.
Right.
The last thing I'll share today is the changes we've been making to our medical system. Our team is
Oh.
dissecting and
So right here, for everybody listening, he's actually got a UI brought up, and it says equipment, medical journal, and crafting. And on the medical, it shows the full skeleton with head of 90 of 250, torso of 90 of 250, right arm 90 of 250, left arm 90 of 250, right leg 90 of 250, left leg 90 of 250, general legs, arms categories. You have a blood 1685 of 2000. So you have a blood meter, you have a health meter, you have a hunger bar, and you have a hydration bar. There's going to be a lot in this game. You're going to have to really, really, really be on top of stuff.
fixing our medical system to ensure that status effects and damage are properly being applied. Additionally, our team is making sure that these ailments to the player character can be treated with bandages or medicine, and that those items are having an effect on the player. It sounds simple, but what we're going for here is not a system that just works, but one that actually adds to the gameplay experience of Dead Matter.
I think they did that too, because in that shot right there, he hovered over one of the squares, and it hovered over one of the squares on the right arm, and it said not bleeding, and then hovered over one of the squares on the left arm, and it said not bleeding. So you're going to be able to bleed out from different locations, not just a general you're bleeding out.
Striving
Green
for
Hill.
a fairly in-depth system here, and we want to ensure that this system is easy to expand in the future and interesting for players during gameplay.
Green
We'll
Hill
have
did
more to
something
share with you as this work continues in the future. That's it for this Road to Early Access vlog. I highly encourage you to read our September blog post written by our development team to get a more in-depth breakdown of some of the changes discussed in this vlog. By the way, Dead Matter is available to wishlist on Steam. So please consider hitting that wishlist button so you can be among the first to play the game when it reaches its early access phase. Stay tuned to our blog for more details about Dead Matter's development, and we will return with a new vlog around Closed Alpha 0.10. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, survivors. My name
Cool. All right. So, yeah, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched these devlogs in a very long time. So, I am super excited for Dead Matter now after watching that, because the last update I watched was like 2 years ago, probably. I haven't watched anything recent, and this is 7 months ago. I think this is the most recent. Let's see.
Welcome back, survivors. My name is
Videos 7 months ago. Playlist. Community, nothing in the community. Home. Yeah, 7 months ago was the last one, but they're not known for keeping up to date on here as much as they are on Steam. You can see the last one was development vlog number 11. That was 3 years ago. Then they released one 7 months ago. So
Welcome back,
again,
Survive.
you can see they're not really.
Welcome back, Survive.
They're not really. They're focused on the game. They're not so focused on the hype, right? And I think that's important. I think that's very important. What do you guys think? What do you think about Dead Matter? I received a gift. What is this? Hang on. What did you do? What did you do? Oh no! Oh no! Gabe sent me Beam MG Drive. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna accept it. We'll play it at some point. Oh man, I guess we'll play that tomorrow. We'll play it tomorrow. We'll try it out, see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see how it goes. Oh man. Actually, let's switch to that one. So, thanks Gabe for the Beam MG Drive. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna crash some cars, maybe. I don't think we're gonna be doing everything right in that game, but what do you guys think about Dead Matter? Leave some comments down below about Life Not Supported, Forever Skies, and Dead Matter if you've enjoyed it. I just want to see you crash, Gabe, reopen the membership for 35 months. I think I read that already, did I not? No, I haven't, actually. 35 months as a member. Thanks very much, buddy. I just want to see you crash, he says. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate you. Get some hearts, some plungers, and golden TP in chat for Gabe. 35 months as a member. I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about Dead Matter. Would it be something you're interested in? If we did a community server where we don't hassle each other. And I know we've talked about this before with other games, but this one, again, is one that's just so in-depth. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play. If I put up a community server, would you play on it? And would you abide by the no griefing rules? For that matter. Would you abide by that if we did? If we did. I think it'd be fun to do. I'm definitely going to be playing it. Whether I play on my own or put up a community server and play on there. As soon as it's available anyway. I don't know if dedicated server is going to be there right away, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to see what people do with their houses and that kind of stuff. I'd play if I'm not getting a spawn camp. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we keep it a PvE server, which I think a lot of these servers do have it where you can turn them in PvP, or PvE. I think it'd be fun. The Sherman DLC for Tank Simulator dropped today. For Tank Mechanic Sim dropped today. That's cool. I never even played that. I won't be honest. I think it would be really, really awesome to do this, to put a community server up. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we get dedicated servers or not. The release date for this just says June. Wish list. Go. Let's see. Doesn't matter. It just says June. It doesn't give a date. It just says June 2023. So maybe we'll get us an actual date for it soon. I'm assuming they didn't put a date in there because they didn't know if they'd be ready at the beginning or the end of June. It definitely looks like it's not going to be the beginning of June because it's already the 6th. So yeah, we got a little while to go. But that's okay though. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you think down in the comments about this. And if you're listening later on the podcast side, I appreciate you. Want to go check out the visual part of it? Come on, hang out with us for the live streams as well. Be much appreciated. I haven't even subscribed to Dead Matter. Let me subscribe and like that video. There we go. Whoops. I definitely played it from not getting spawn camped, and I think that's the biggest worry for a lot of people. I played on an ARC public server for like a year, and it was a battle, man. It was a constant battle. We were like the second largest clan on the server, so nobody really messed with us. We were friends with the big clan on the server. We did have some small battles here and there of people, trying to take us out or whatever, but it was just a constant pain, man. Like I think it'd be fun to jump on a public server and just mess around, but I don't think I would stream that. I would probably record it because people on public servers, given having played DayZ on public servers, people tend to use language that would not be appropriate for live streams. And I don't just mean bad words. I mean like hateful slurs and such that streams really don't like. So, or that platforms don't like. I mean, I don't care for myself either. I'm just saying, like, it's a good way to get your channel banned, that kind of thing. But if I did, I would record it and make some videos out of it. But I think having a community server, like a private server, to go that route would be fantastic. Set up just for PvE, and we're all kind of doing our own thing, but we're not working against each other. But we don't have to like play together either. You can go off and do your own thing and have your own house and your own base. But know that you have a place to play that would be safe from getting griefed all the time, I think is the major part. So, why is it that YouTube will ding you for cursing on streams but not on videos? I think they do, and it's just, it depends on the veracity of it. And then the frequency, probably. I think that's more what it is. I think it's more the frequency and the timing. In the first like 2 minutes, because they put advertiser spots there, I think they pretty much ping everybody, streams or videos, either one. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I appreciate you guys for watching. I know it's kind of short today, but I remembered that I was supposed to be doing my Talking Tuesday today, so I had to get everything together. I had to get my thumbnail made, and I had to do the things before I could start streaming. So I started way late today, but that's okay. Tomorrow, we'll probably check out Beam MG Drive for the first time ever. I've never played it, and all I've ever watched is those crazy videos where it shows cars jumping a hole. So, watching the new Hot Ones video, and there was plenty of F-bombs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just certain channels. And again, they don't get a strike. They get demonetized or limited ads. So they may not care on the Hot Ones, honestly. They may not care. They may get limited ads, but still, they still do fine. So it's not like they strike you or they ban your channel or anything for bad language. They just, they either limit your ads or you get no ads. So, or they don't care most of the time. And again, it's more of timing in the video. So if like at the beginning of the video, for sure they'll ping you for sure. I mean like a way out, right? There's plenty of stuff in it, and those videos are fine. They're still monetized with full ads. So. But either way, I'll be back on Twitch here in about an hour. If you want to come hang out for some farm sim on Iowa Plainsview, come on. If you want to catch up on all my farm sim stuff, go over to my Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. And if you want to catch up on Pixel Deuce Plays stuff, I put a poll up, by the way, on the community tab. Go check it out on the Pixel Deuce Plays channel. All my links are down below. Use the all links. It's Linktree. Go there and find all of my links in one place in case something changes later on. It's always updated on Linktree. It may not always be updated under these videos. That's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later, folks. I really didn't put an ending screen. I don't have an ending screen over here yet. There we go. Later, folks.